What's up, everybody? I'm back with another mod review. Probably one of the best mods you can get for Risk of Rain 2. I know I say that all the time, but this is truly an essential mod. It's called the DropinMultiplayer mod by Newith. Basically, it lets you join a multiplayer game in progress. Insane. Super good. This is like one of the most common mods that you'll see in people using in Risk of Rain 2. And it basically lets you join a game that's in progress, so you don't gotta wait for, like, you don't just gotta spectate. You can actually drop in and start playing with people. Today I'm not going to be showing how it works in game because I don't have anyone here to test it with, but I'll go over the configs and commands for that real quick. So we're going to start with just by looking at the config file, really, because that kind of goes over all of the same stuff that the mod store page itself will go over. So chat messages, send welcome message. This will give people instructions on how to join, how to drop in. A lot of times people don't see it anyway, but it's nice to be able to enable or disable this. You can type your own custom welcome message. I've done that. I've typed my own custom welcome message. All right, and then we have a lot of enable, disable toggles. All of these are toggleable on the fly using Bepin Config Manager. So hosts only join as, that makes it so only the hosts can type /join into the in-game chat and allow people to join. So you type /join and then space and then the name of the character they want to play and then space again and then the name of the user that wants to join. Allow rejoin as, this lets you basically respawn. So if a player dies and they just use a join as command again, it will respawn them. Join as heretic. Now that's up to you if you want to leave that enabled or disabled, but I have a double config file. Join as heretic lets you spawn in as heretic. That's up to you. This can be abused. What people can do is do join as heretic and then cleanse their items away and then join as heretic again and cleanse their items away and continuously do that. Start with items. It gives you a random number of items based on the average number of items each player in the game has. So you kind of like just join in, you know, you might get a 57 leaves from the Tesla coil, or you might get 9 sticky bombs. You never know. Give exact items. That's the exact number of items like the host has, I believe. Lets you choose whether they get red items or lunar items or yellow items. Those are all options to enable. There are a few commands. Join _as space and then the name of the character, or you can just type /join space commando. That also works. There you can do list survivors, list _survivors if you don't know how to spell their names. And you can also do list _bodies, and that is if it allow join as any body is enabled. So this mod does let players join as any character if you have it enabled. Give rejoining players catch-up items is also an option, so people can leave your game and then come back and then get more items. So you can choose that. Sometimes people will like try to abuse that, but they can never go beyond the average, so it can only give them a few items at a time. It's good for if someone, like, you know, goes AFK for a little bit and then they come back, they can just join up and get some random items. Join is random by default. This will automatically drop in any joining player into the game. There is one caveat with this, is that any character who randomly joins will get the default skill loadout for the character. So I tend to leave that one off because people will just get mad when they don't have the right skills on their character. And that's pretty much it. There is drop items blacklist. So that means items that they can't get when they join, you can blacklist them. And then items count blacklist, count items blacklist. So like you can like blacklist items from counting towards the average number of items players have. So like tonic afflictions and stuff like that won't count. Say you have 20 tonic afflictions and they joined your game, they'll get 20 random items when they join, basically. And then join as all bodies basically lets you choose any like entity in the game to spawn as. So you can spawn as like any enemy or whatever. You can enable or disable that. But yeah, you'll see that if you play like Risk of Rain on Discord or something, you'll see that a lot of people will be using this mod, and you can like join people. It does have a few glitches. Sometimes it doesn't always work, but you know, that's the thing with mods. You know, sometimes they don't work, sometimes they do, but it's definitely worth having. And it's a really essential mod for the game. Yeah, and if you that sounds interesting to you, definitely check it out in the description. And if you want to see more mod content, I got some bigger videos coming up for Risk of Rain 2, so go ahead and get subscribed, and Risk of Rain Return content coming soon. Thanks for watching.